Shafede, who said? Yeah, man. Mfana sibuyile, we are back at it.
Molweni, we've missed you guys. I'm sure Nani's missing
the comments are too late.
Yeah, welcome to Progressive Podcast. Unoneliswa intombi yenu, as he always says here. And silapho namhlanje celebrating my birthday as well. So happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. Dude, I had a whole song. And there was no appreciation of the song.
But I tried.
Being 5-star rating.
That
was 5-star rating of the song. How do you not appreciate so much talent?
But I did appreciate it. I still appreciate it.
You know what? Anyway, it's cool. Bafetu. This is Siyazoane Bafetu. Welcome to Progressive Podcast. We're back at it. Thank you so much for tuning in, Bafetu. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, go to our social medias and do the right thing, Bafetu. And we appreciate all the comments that are coming through to our page. The love has been
amazing in a short space of time. And dude, I'm like, guys, nobody in a few months or so. Just imagine.
Dude, I saw comments from people from Nigeria.
Zimbabwe. Basiyazani. Ninga worry siyeza. We are there. Now a guy from Malawi, Sukville.
And you know what's the craziest thing ever is that now we have, actually, this is so ironic. Mm-hmm. We have this debate of who Miss I think potential, is it potential Miss South Africa already? Is she
potential a high? Because
yeah,
she's got the whole nation.
She's
speaking.
Gorgeous, bro. She's gorgeous. Yeah. So we have her as the candidate of being the next Miss South Africa, and South Africans are crying about her being Nigerian. I would love to get your views about this. Actually, this topic.
Let's not say her being a Nigerian, but Nigeria because she was born South African. But yeah. That was in Nigeria, but the mother is South African and she was born here. Soweto, then from Soweto to Cape Town.
Yeah.
So I understand it, but for me, I don't. Like I would date a guy as African, like South Africa. So does that mean I can fully under South African?
Yeah. So for me, it's like this whole border thing. It doesn't make sense.
It's black on black, but I know
and this thing has been going on for too long. So I was watching this. Actually, it was kind of a meme on Facebook. Mm-hmm. So they were talking about this other American lady who was suspended from, because there's what do they call this? There's gymnastics, there's all of that
in the sports field.
Yeah. There's the whole of that thing going on right now. Yeah. So Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah. So Semenya obviously had problems with her high level of testosterone and all of that. This other lady from, I think she's from America or Jamaica, who fact check out what's going on actually. She's late.
Yeah, but she's on the way.
African time. Hey.
So it's in it, guys. African black on black.
Hey, bro. Yeah, but nevertheless, so this lady was disqualified because she was found with weed in her bloodstream.
Oh shit.
During yekelani insango manisebenza
noba na isinika i-kick-off yasithini
but asikho lapho so Semenya was disqualified because of her testosterone level to qualify for women's whatever, right? This guy is South African, something van der Merwe. He had a case of he had a rape case with a 12-year-old. Yeah.
Before Kanye.
Yeah, it was before. Then he was found guilty.
Oh my gosh.
And so right now it's not rumors anymore.
And he did time for it.
He did a year of the time. He was sentenced to 4 years. Imagine this, with the 12-year-old. So he's statutory. My God.
And then
one year, after that 1 year, he still was able to qualify to do Olympics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
With all that history.
Yeah. So the dynamics of this discrimination, it goes way further.
Yeah.
we can look at cultural differences, skin color, racism, and all of those things, prejudice, and all of that. At the end of the day, I think we're failing to only do one thing, is to just forget about this border lines thing. Politically, it makes sense.
But because they shouldn't. Because South Africa, if you win, she's representing South Africa.
Yeah.
But we're taking about to Babalapa still.
Dude, I saw the Chinese team of this Americans. That country needs to. The whole country is bipolar. That country is the whole country. Their country yonke counseling. America yonke counseling the whole country. The whole team. It was, I think, a mass competition thing happening.
Yeah.
So in the finals, it was China and America. So America won. Guess who were the people competing for Americans?
Goban. Chinese.
Abu Shandis. Yeah. They were Chinese, but they are regarded as Americans because they were born there, Babu moved there at some point.
Okay, so it goes back to land the age, contradictana in a way. Yeah, contradictana.
So I think, for me personally, I feel like they have mastered, actually, especially these first world countries, they have mastered the art of being able to kind of choose or select what and who they want as part of,
as a representative.
As part of their identity and culture and all. But
I think like nowadays, like umzekelo uyakwazi now uyohlala UK for years kanye uzalelwe phayana. So it's so confusing in a way. So mela when amafuna or represent the country, you should go back. You cannot be taking a contest on where you were born. Melobo use South Africa to represent because at the end of the day it's gonna come back to that. No, Ksana, no, you need to go back home.
Now it goes to the fundamentals of it, which is what we call the Department of Sports and
Culture.
Arts and Culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, obviously, Chidimma is...
And on that, German busy phone yes, but on the case law.
Yeah, I heard like a small thing.
Let me quote it for you. The country's culture minister, Gaten Mackenzie, the leader of the Patriotic Alliance Party, which has joined a coalition government and made migration issues as a key part of its platform, chimed in. We truly cannot have Nigerians compete in our Miss South Africa competition. I want to get all facts before I comment, but it gives funny vibes already. That's what
funny vibes on the thing.
So uti uzo researcher, but already that statement on its own, there's something fishy here.
Me, I'm killed by the funny vibes. Like, imagine you are having an interview and the first thing you say is, actually, there's funny vibes
about
here.
This whole thing, but I'm gonna investigate further.
A whole minister is talking about,
and it's so painful because girl was on some interview and she stated growing up, maybe and she took the father's color skin.
Yeah.
So a cooler she was ashamed of. But she has that, no, besides what dark skin, like by family, she has that side from the father's side, which is from Africa.
Oh, okay.
Even though it is cause mama can cause.
Xenophobia,
because that's and it's so unfair, guys. When are we ever gonna overcome that? Like Sukula song and you have friends, you have history, but at the end of the day, it goes back to Gotuka.
Yeah, you know what? I think it goes deeper than that. Because, for example, South Africa is probably the only country in Africa that we are able to have this kind of a conversation. Because in some of the other countries, you are censored to talk about certain things and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and the discrimination that's going on up there in Africa, it's crazy. Now, they make it look like Ngati, South Africa is the hub of xenophobia. If you can go...
for South Africans.
For South Africans, it's bad. we can go to Abo Botswana, you can go to all of these other countries. It's bad and good at the very same time, depending on Uti. Politically it's bad.
Yeah.
But if you can go there, it could be good. There could be people that have kind of a different. Yeah.
When would you say Londo infected influence like South Africa, we are very cruel to other African.
I believe that. I believe that.
So I'll think by because Vito Benkenda Ibona Yamantomazane bese Nigeria.
Yeah.
So phana bayabethwa kuthiwa brother bethu nani niyababetha eSouth Africa. Aba-adapt into abayibona kuthi as South Africans.
No, I beg to differ.
Ikhona kwapha on its own.
Awuntanga nje bangendlela yabo. For example, if you look at girls that date I know I have Amajita on the conversation, all of that, but it doesn't go with everybody. I don't want to make it a stereotypical kind of a thing. But in most cases that I've seen, the girls that date these Nigerian dudes, and all of that, because of the substances that they use.
Okay.
They are treated like I know this from a personal experience. So this other lady that I know, so I meet her sister while I was going to Mabuning, and she was chilling in a Nigerian spot. They are eating jollof rice, playing Nigerian music,
neighborhood,
eating their fish, not that yeah, I think they can tell us in the conversation what that is. But it's nice, but we kind of would have different
opinions on it.
Preferences. Yeah. So when I meet her, I'm like, hey, Grandi, are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm cool. Like, yeah, so where's your sister? Because I'm friends with her sister. Where's your sister? She's like, I can't talk to you because I'm chilling with these guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Kandilapa, it's gonna. I need to be all about this.
Yeah.
So when I go Zanpaizis.
And the jealousy that comes with that, that gets different types of abuses. I've been looking at I'm a podcaster money that are going on now.
Yeah.
And in almost all of them, the experiences that these girls are bringing. I'ma come and tell you the truth.
Yeah.
If you go up on a yoga, it's sweet. Hey,
yeah.
People talk a lot of weird. In fact, weird stuff. Sips, weird things. Umuntu athi uyelwa nenyoka esiswini, my dog.
We're living off the world in the world of the unknown, bro.
My dog.
But don't you think like if ever mna like noba kuthiwa ndihleli kwispace esidominator nina where I cannot be myself.
Why wouldn't you be yourself?
Kaloku Londo lo control ba atafile ba no stay away because you uzoputisa in vibe yami yonke.
Yeah.
Who's giving away the power? The woman is. Akekho umuntu ozofika akutshela ukuthi don't suba ngumXhosa kayi suba intontoni, like you are who you are.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So i-choice yabo mna would say okanye whatever bona abayilindeleyo they're gonna do whatever okanye be whatever because of hidden agendas. So yes.
There's also the element of the upbringing that people have. It's a universal issue. It's not a specific cultural group or race or whatever. It's just the dynamics of the kind of role models and figures that people grew up in. Because traumas that they had when they were growing up, they end because you are thinking that you are smart and all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now it carries on.
Yeah.
And it gets to a point whereby now you cannot control it. It's uncontrollable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that in our industry. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? As artists, and I want us to dwell more deeper on that in the subject, right? There's people that I know this from a personal experience that you might find yourself doing certain kind of gigs, and you find out you need to outsource a machita, you know. So the first thing that you're gonna do is obvious to look at the people that are in your circle first, because we are doing this chew thing that chews are doing, which you keep the people in the circle. You know what I'm saying? You do that, and then Tanga is gonna fail you. while doing that. Right? How much is they choosing a lot of alcohol? They're choosing drugs. They're choosing all of these things outside of work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now, are we saying, Gucci, is it the lifestyle they just picked up on the streets, or is the lifestyle that it's traumas that the families that they grew up in? Because I know a lot of brilliant guys that have messed up their careers. There's also famous people that have done the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think especially related to about field it's entertainment. So entertainment, it's alcohol, it's everything. Now is ubekla mood and stuff. So sometimes I think it and then you don't know how to get away from that anymore.
Yeah.
Ufuna la drive wire. Yeah. And then it becomes a habit. Addiction, and then there's also that say about creativity, yathanda utyola, sithanda ubumandi.
Let's stereotype saying because I know, dude, I know a painter that is like family, dude, like family orientated. Untanga ugqoka lamahembe lawa, yawacava lamahembe lawa se-uzi, lamahembe uzi.
So focused is not about that.
Cheka, untanga une account yase Truwords. Shaya hembe le uzi ukaze, ushaya ngaza le DM, ushaya isiphula. Every day is wearing formal shoes and all of that. Untanga is so organized, but Untanga is a proper artist, and so I love watching Lama shows. Lawama, let's prop in. It's a show about looking at houses and all of those stuff. So they usually feature artists, their paintings and all of that, because a lot of decorators and architects that build those houses, they kind of feature all of these artists, right?
Trademark artist.
Trademark. Okay, yeah, sure. Is it?
No,
it's
tonight. But the phone now. Yeah.
Oh, so bona ngathi uyamghost.
Oh, thing yamghost. Podcast Leslie naye nabafowoza. Ukuphi. So yes, it also goes back to choice. Ukhumbule ukuthi the time I was going into this, like not getting lost. Hey, Trademark, kunjani? Ngishapu bhuti. Silinde wena ukuphi?
Ngina 5 minutes manje ne.
Okay, find your way to AMP Studios. You usifumana lapha phakathi.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sure, bro. Oh, yini artist yethu ensempu lena. Let me talk. Ngizobukela nizibonele.
International, bro. Yeah, while we busy on that international stage, ne? I want us to actually. Okay, I understand all of these dynamics we're talking about, because it's news into we can talk about them the whole day.
Yeah.
We cannot have an ending.
Yeah.
You know, now, how does that now we synchronize and relate it to the craft? It's arts and culture. Now, the culture aspect of it, I understand, right? I'm not saying Uti, I completely know what the hell is going on, right?
Yeah.
But I can say Uti because I'm an artist. Obviously, we're building a certain culture or norm around ourselves, right? But now, if we are talking about arts and culture, what is it exactly that we are talking about? If it's gonna come and get mixed up with Namaspos and all of that, what is it that you think that these people are missing? Because as Ugaten Mackenzie was saying all of that about that lady. Now, as a person that is the minister of sports and arts and culture, and there was one that was there previously, so there was an exhibition whereby there were like kind of naked-ish paintings that were there. So they thought that was nudity and all of that. So they didn't appreciate the art. It went viral. Social media at that time was not that big. Yeah. So she had her own views about what it is. So now, what are we saying about this arts and culture? Is it something that is just in the back of the mind of South Africans or the whole world as a whole, or Africans? Or is it something that it can still grow and we just need us as artists to put people on and get them to have the kind of information and the know-how of what arts
Now,
is.
I feel we're still getting there as a country. I think we are getting better and better because ngoku creatives and because arts and culture firstly is about abantu abanento zabo besides umsebenzi 9 to 5 and whatever.
Yeah.
Like uzawuyenza lento when passionate ngayo, you really yabo. So I think we are getting there thina singabantu right now, but asikayifumani properly because zininzi izinto ezisiholda your back to really be true to what we are. Like umzekelo le story gqiba sithetha sale painting.
Yeah.
Because bona bayicheck art should be like this. But art anithi into wena you don't even know, maybe sometimes bawuzathi xa icacisa
sure.
It's something that you're going to see and feel and understand. So we're still getting there. Asikafikeleli. So we need to put that thing in, like see push it, but not just with the negativity.
Yeah. Because
you
know what, bro? For me, this thing is a scam. Hey, scam. Let me see about that. First thing, if you can go to all of these institutions, right, or organizations, there's the same names that are going around this whole thing. There's the same people that are reaping the benefits of these things, right? There's the element of this conspiracy, if I would put it like that, of gatekeeping, whereby people don't allow abantu ukuthi bangene and all of those things.
Like unomzekelo kuma radio stations.
Yes, radio stations. Bangumele udlale ingoma yakho, you have to pay.
Why do
you have to do
even though they
things?
say this is where you email your music, it's gonna take years. Iphele no bana la umfi ingoma yakho because it's not getting played. But now the minute you start bribing, I was about to sense like
so uzo bribe ngano ngena next. Bro, I know.
So it's only for those abanamandla. If when you
Melucalo 7 is a call center.
Kokalele kancane then you come back and you invest.
You have a call center. You could have an artist to have a call center. Umanga a call center manje. 90% of the staff is a call center. It's artists.
There she comes.
Let's go.
Miss Kutlwana Goddess.
Oh, Zandot.
Hey girl.
What's going on? Yeah? No, Tina, we don't appreciate African time. Where are you? You're schooling?
Yes.
Hi, boy.
I had to do rings and stuff.
Oh, I'm doing a school.
Yeah.
When's my ring? Okay, should we tell them that they need to come and order rings? Are you
definitely.
There? So are you there now?
I'm there now. I made my first ring today.
Progressing all the way. Big up, baby. All done.
How was it? How was the journey coming here?
It was a hustle. You know how taxis are. Yes, it was a journey,
But you're here, baby. We having cake also.
I see. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
I'm a birthday. I can see she's an inch taller. I don't know if you guys have noticed that.
What about my beauty? Why is no one saying anything about my beauty? That's a very sensitive issue.
No, my daughter. Sensitive.
Just a little bit of growth.
Yeah.
It's probably the hairstyle.
I see. Hairstyle. Because I think the last time we were here doing the show, you were like an inch taller-ish. We can watch the videos and confirm this thing.
And yes, maybe it's a compliment or what, but I'm feeling some tap away.
It's growth. Either way, take it.
Goddess, thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Even if using is Kati's African time.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, it happens.
Not my fault.
We're actually on that topic about. We haven't dwelled into the world of it, but just the surrounding factors and the dynamics of arts and culture where we're existing now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just spoke about sports a bit because it's part of the element. Yeah. And we spoke about the lifestyles or the stereotypical lifestyle of what artists are.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
For you, personally, how do you understand the concept of sports, arts and culture? Like, where do you think the sports comes in? Or arts and culture as a whole, if you haven't even understood that factor, like what is it to you and what is it that you have experienced by yourself from there?
Well, with esports, I still don't quite understand ukuthi ingena kanjani ku-arts and culture, but I think in terms of maybe creativity, maybe, or dynamics when it comes to sports.
Yeah.
Maybe they delve into arts and culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I haven't really experienced DSEC myself because Nami, I'm still coming to understand what it's all about.
Based on your experiences, because you're artists.
Yeah.
And you, even yourself, you are already right now, you have some work coming up, right? Music and all of that. How is your experience on yourself?
In terms of
in terms of your art, your craft, like what have you seen? What is the positivity of it and what is the negative? Okay, what do you think is the blockage that is happening?
Now what I'm starting to notice, I think structure is very important.
Yeah,
because you go into studio, you record, if exactly what you want, but the structure, because you can drop a song any day, if I Spotify and whatever.
Sure.
But to actually make a song, like what structure do you have in market? Because marketing, because marketing, it's a straight word, but there's a lot that goes into it. So for him now, I'm still trying to educate myself on
marketing.
Structure some, like how am I gonna tackle all this?
So you are the one dealing with marketing yourself.
Yeah, because Kabina Babantu and I'm not signed, professionally signed. But
and
I
do have a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Progressive records ngisebenza nabo.
Oh yeah.
But for now they do. Now I do everything kola micala, but ke nami strategy awuzekela kubi bengabo abayenza yonke into. Now as an artist, what are you doing? Videos like those promo, like you have people, friend talk to my song, like Mameli Dance Challenge, like those type of things. So I'm still getting
small
into
things
that.
like you being able to make sure if you're going to perform, make sure your voice is good. Like the small things in there. So ulikhekhe kakhulu la ushukela uphakamile uphezulu uyafika lapha ne stage wajula ukushola ufeinte angathi ushola mhlawumbe ushola ufeinte and all of that.
I don't mean to brag, but I'm one of those blessed ones. Like preparation for him now to be on stage, it's not much. Once the minute in the connect,
we've seen artists actually fainting. On
stage
while performing. Whatever the case may be.
Nang no MTV aswele stage.
Guys, I'm gonna take this call again. Go trademark. Trademark.
Hi.
Hey, bro. Ogobi.
Bridge, just tell me. Bridge. I'm not sure.
Pasco Bridge in Newtown.
Yeah, Newtown.
Can you find your way in say Economy Mall now? We call it Capello's opposite you. Yeah, Nance AMPD opposite Capello's uzabo sayibona.
Oh, okay.
Come true star.
And
ke sana nifuna uthetha nabo kakuhle because nifuna usebenza nabo one of the days.
Abazi ku South Africa ama bridge ayawa.
Hey.
Umuntu uyafona ngiphansi kwe bridge. Wawasuke phansi kwe bridge. Ukulume kahle. Masele kuya li bridge naso thi ngoba sina ne insurance.
For bona because baba bizwa sithi.
Asina insurance abantu. So next time if you are coming suka phansi kwe bridge.
Get the hell out of it.
But guys, with arts and culture, like there are a lot of programs isn't it guy? Like each and every year kukhona ne funds ezihambayo. But ke ngoku I think not to see, we need to sazane nazo be more familiar, like to go out there and see. Because if you are registered, because you apply a payana, you can get up to 35k. But if I are registered, you can get up to 10k. So it's gone. When Sichondena, because Basabenza ne provinces in 9, and they only take about 50 to 90.
Okay.
So
which
Landuza yi Tuku Kisani.
Tuku Kisani.
Yeah.
Uyabona zile kamera bulinzima kazi. Uzoyithola phi yena Tuku Kisani. Uzothi ufuna Laban, they just make it difficult for no reason. Why am I going to okay.
Ela kama line meaning ngeSulu. Come on, bro.
Ama meanings wabona. Asazi ukuthi so asithi
doesn't sound Zulu.
Awuthi ngibuze manje wena.
What does it mean? Tuku.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the feeling I'm getting got that the feel it's hugging, it's uncedisana for me. Maybe because I know what it means. Probably that uncedisana, tukutisana development.
Ukuteketisana.
I see abo.
Ngazukuteketisa mawuteketisa umntwana omncane umbiza ngala amagama la. Mawutukutisana. Siyabu utukuta uyaphi?
Yes.
But the only thing that we want is for us to be able to find ways whereby it can be simpler for us to have access to these things. I feel like they're making the access difficult.
Yeah. Mna ke yasibani njengendoni intake yabo. Awundiva i-province in 9. They take about 50 to 90. That is like 5 abantu abayi-5
50 to 90 people.
Which is the 5 kwi-province nganye.
Yo.
That's nothing.
Nah.
So like I wish they can up it a little bit. When they baba zamuncedisana with ezinye, but I feel like there's still government need to fund that but I think it's funded. I think it's funded. So? Yeah. I think it's funny because nazo fraud omakhazi bakhala ngemali efondini ezithathiwe.
Pheka lapho. So buya pheka. Fact check yini kama la yonke.
Tuku
awuze nje uyoyisearcha nini tukuti man tukutisana or tukukisana igama lelo wena
uzolifumana
ngifuna ubuza igama lelo wena mawufunda kahle nje igama i-scam nje legama ulizwa nje lewe balibiza ngakho ukuthi
wena ingxaki yakho le-arts and culture kwenzeni kangaka.
I love you guys, you are doing a great job, but let's expand, let's do it more. Let's make it easier for people to be able to access these things. We have Abo NAC. There was a strike. I was part of the strike. Being la because the strike is NAC before E26 led to Lee before Lingen. And I can tell you now, there was nothing really done about the cries of what artists wanted. So let me put you up to speed. I'm going to give you the tea, right? So the Department of Sports and Arts and Culture has a budget of, I'm going to make an example. I'm not saying it's the exact amount. There's 500 million that will go into sports and arts and culture, right? That money is going to be divided with all of these
sections
organizations or initiatives that are doing funding sports and all of those, right? Europeans are doing it, Americans are doing it, and they're doing it pretty well. I don't know. For us, I think it's the crime that is happening with that. Now, what happens is that an artist needs to get some kind of an allowance from the government.
Okay.
So that
that's your take.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it's kind of my take, and there's facts.
Okay.
I think you guys, if you have the actual facts, come through and let us know. Let's educate each other so that all of us can be able,
comments sections.
You know what I'm saying? So that money does not go where that money is supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? There's always a deficit of money every year. There's 1 billion unaccounted for. 1 billion.
How can that happen?
You can set yourself at
So imali khona nami, that's why ndifeel abayifandiwe, but I feel like intake yabo it's man. If we're saying that we really wanna put 100 into this thing, we really supporting you, okay? Come on.
Yeah, it's like it's a shame. The fact that we have these organizations that actually want to do good. We can't fault them on starting all of these initiatives, because I think the idea with it is for them wanting to do good within the artist aspects, right?
But it's out there, guys. So
but now imagine this.
My bad. Tukutisani program. Funding.
Bafuna kusho manje ukuthi no, actually is tumukisani.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But guys, we encourage you guys. Abantu bethu mabazicheck izinto because you can't. So it's easy for you to lay back ukhalaze ube ungakhange utry. Like just go out there, you'll check arts and culture, what does it have? Banana Facebook page
so that because abantu they don't know these things and they don't get funded because they don't know.
And la mali iyatyiwa ngabatyayo because abantu abafike baclaim.
Bro, people just need to get to the website of NAC. You go there, you apply. I think at this point they are trying to make the whole registering process easier for people because it was a bit difficult before. So if you are doing your theater, you have some show that you want to do, you are doing there's also some residency programs that are there, because I know this for a fact that there's initiatives that come from Europe, right? That come to South Africa and do initiatives to bring artists to Europe overseas, and they go there for like a year or two. I was kind of almost part of one of those about the SageNet, South Africa German networks, right? So that's what, that's what they did until Bazabang was Cape Town. I come from far,
But what I like is that now you took part of all of this. So guys, we do research here too. We go out there online and nobody can be registered because I'm ngaphandle. That's what I also like. You can always study while you are
you can do it as
them.
an individual. You can do it as a company. You can do it as a group. You can do all of those things. And then so what do you got?
I'm not finding it. I'm not sure if it's the wrong word or what. Am I spelling it okay?
That's the thing. That's the thing now. Is how they present themselves to the public. We would love for you guys also, even on our socials, that do petitions of how this registration processes.
Make
it easier and more simpler for us. So that we can, and also how they give out the information. We need the information to be simpler for us to be able to get, because if you understand this, not a lot of us have the privileges of having all of these tools for us to go and be on the net and do all of those things. Internet even namhlanje angazi bayithenge kuphi ngoba angiboni ukuthi ama-shop asekhona.
But let's catch on.
Bayithenge braille la uyithenge khona nge-25 rand leyo phone wasacrifice imali ye-taxi. You know what I'm saying? You also need to have, you know, the ability to be able to
be accessible.
To have access to these things. You know what I'm saying? NAC, GFC also, I know this from experience. It can give you like your cameras and light and all of that if you register.
And
you apply with them.
Just as much as indaba zitrenda, like any hot news. Nazo lama information now about funding. We should know about them. They should trend just the same.
What do you call advertisement?
Advertisement.
If there's a party
for that, funding.
Requirements.
Yes.
Right now, you can go to NYDA, Noma Yipi, and I would love for you guys to challenge me on this one. NYDA, and tell me more my office. Anyone knows anything?
Are we still dealing with that?
Nobody knows. Jack shit.
So it's harder than Home Affairs.
Yeah, more
I get it. I
know.
You know what happens? More figure NYTA. Bagnegas pamphlets. Yeah, I kid you not. You want a pamphlet along I'll tell you stratin. About fetch lava. If you want a wife.
Yeah.
If you penis investment.
Yeah. About a question.
I want that. The same thing. Bug niggas are on NYT.
And
then that's it.
Yeah, it's done.
We need to upgrade that.
Yeah, nobody knows what's going on.
Passionate guys to this is what we offer. Check criteria and don't just because they are qualified.
The issue is this: the people that are hired there don't know what they are doing. As much as in the government, they're putting people in positions whereby they don't have no expertise of that. Arts. I
heard this thing. Okay, uthi ufuna ukubuyisa ukuspinwa. Imoto maspina. He wants to bring that back as a culture. Like, and Dr. Stole was like, this is ridiculous. As a minister, he's izinto zinakayo lezo. He's into spinning into the arts and culture program. Like,
you are really? You are putting fuel into this
how? Now Makati couldn't like akazanga tole funding.
Guys,
I don't know if it's a party is really Makati.
Usho kanje. Yeah, she said that. Yeah.
How does our government not able to intervene into those kind of things? So Now,
but
these things are a lot. We're gonna have a lot of these talks, and we're gonna unpack everything. Yeah, it's just the fact that there's so many things to talk about, and I think also we are getting passionate about this whole things. And I would love for you guys to come through on our comment section and just give us your 2 cents and expertise about these things. If you have a platform to plug in other people, put it on there. Let's just plug each other. Let's have progress. Let's be progressive of it. Yes, all of these organizations, there's things that they're doing good. There's things that they're trying to figure out. It's a new government. We are a very young government. You know what I'm saying? But we are going to figure it out at some point. But we also need each other as well in platforms like this to be able to get all of those messages across. And you know what? Buffett, whether ufike late, ufike early, birthday yakho namhlanje mina nje ilanga lami random today. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate the gift of life. Especially because kundabantu abakhulayo and who's taller today.
I mean,
I don't know if it's the hairstyle or it's you, but yeah, man. We appreciate the love that we are getting from you guys, and because of that love, the progressive podcast is gonna progress, and we're gonna go more. We're gonna go more and more and more with this show. I to appreciate you. Thank you so much for making sure that we are up to speed, and you are coming in the comment section with beautiful messages.
And it says, guys, sometimes it might take time to respond, but we're there. Thank you.
Sometimes that's not data.
Sometimes all right, guys, thank you and enjoy the rest of your week and weeks.
Yeah, I sing at 2 weeks. What's not 2 weeks? But enjoy until tomorrow. We are doing something.
Thank you. Stay progressing every day.
We love you so much.
Thank you, guys. Keep tuning in. We'll be back for more.